What's up, family? Man, I bless each and every one of you. May God continue to guide you, keep you, comfort you, aid you in your growth and development, as well as the healing stages of your life. Family, man, we have to grow up emotionally, and it is what it is. You know what I mean? Um, this is gonna be rough. We're gonna start a little series. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but it's gonna be kind of in depth. As a life coach and mentor people all over the world, one of the greatest topics that I deal with is self hate. Self hate. Today we're going to start the little series off. Who taught you to hate yourself? Who taught you to hate you? And it's a trip because so many of us, we don't realize that we've been programmed to hate ourselves at all. You know what I mean? We don't see that. You know what I mean? We don't understand the dynamics of what self hate looks like. See, we think self hate is the destructive stuff. We think self hate is, you know, us cutting ourselves or us doing big things to ourselves. There's small things to self hatred. There's deceitful aspects to self hatred. Self hatred is a process. This is going to get deep. And we're going to break it apart in different categories. Self hatred is a process. And we got to understand when that self hatred began, how that self hatred began. See, once you understand how that self hatred began, you understand that. Hold on, wait a minute. Self hatred is a child, is a baby. It's a creation of its own that you birthed into this world. You. And it's taken on a life of its own. That was not your intention. You had no clue that this was happening. But you created this entity. And it's taken on its own form. It's taken on its own life. And it manifests in your life in different areas of your life. Self-hatred is dictating policy for you. Self-hatred comes out in so many areas of your life. You have no freaking clue about. Let's go back. Who taught you to hate you? It's crazy because the people that taught us to hate ourselves, or the people that we say taught us to love ourselves, the people that taught us to hate ourselves, were the people that were supposed to be teaching us how to love ourselves, how to value ourselves. And it wasn't that they intentionally did it. They were tired, they were exhausted, they were frustrated, they had their own issues, their own understanding of what the heck was going on, their own lack of understanding of what was going on. You know what I mean? Their own traumas and fears and insecurities and all that other crap, and just trying to survive and make it through life, and their religious programming or their political programming and all this other bullshit. You know what I mean? And so they didn't understand what was taking place with you. You come in, and it's like, oh my God, there you go again. Why do you keep bothering me? Why do you keep doing this? And why do you keep making a mess? You can never keep your room clean. Why are you so dirty? Why do you talk like that? You're not funny. You're so skinny. You're so puny. They had all this stuff to say. You can never do anything right. You're always fucking up. They always had something to say. How many times I gotta tell you that? You should have known better. What the hell were you thinking? Why would you do that? All these things, and there's a billion more that they said to you. And in your little mind, you took all of that stuff in. And it wasn't harsh. It wasn't mean. But you processed all of that stuff in your mind, not understanding what you were doing. But you took it as, I'm not good enough. There's something wrong with me. There's something wrong with me. I don't have this family trait. I'm too light. I'm too dark. I'm too skinny. I wear glasses. My lips are too big. I don't have any lips. Oh, I ain't got no ass. I ain't got no There's something wrong with me. How come you can't be like your brother? How come you can't be like your sister? How come you can't be like the baby? How come you just can't sit down and leave me alone? How come you can't just be over there and do your homework without me having to tell you? How come you can't understand this? And all this shit. Was the foundation of the self-hate. Get a little older, you go to school, and you get great. You take little tests, quizzes, and you look at other people, and they got A's, and you did your best, but you got a C plus, or you got a B, and everybody's happy because they got an A plus, and da-da-da-da. And you got this B. You're happy you got a B until you find out everybody else got A's. You're happy because you wasn't prepared for this test and you really didn't know this stuff. And so you're happy that you got a B until you find out that all your friends got A's. And they come ask you what you got. And now that joy and happiness of getting a B leaves. And now you're with fucking shame. Damn. Everybody else got fucking A's. I'm fucking stupid. What's wrong with me? How come I couldn't get an A? You go out to recess. You're not good like everybody else. In Foursquare, jumping jacks, or whatever the fuck y'all played in school. You're not good like everybody else. You're not as athletic as everybody else. Nobody's really picking you to be on their team. All your little friends are getting picked. All your little friends are playing. But no one's really wanting to play with you. Because you're not good enough. And that goes into your mind. Damn. I'm not good enough at home. I'm not good enough at school. Everybody's smarter than me. All my friends got prettier hair than me. They got better clothes than me. They got newer stuff and newer backpacks and newer purses and toys and gadgets, and I don't have any of that. because I really don't feel like I'm good enough. And all of that becomes self-hate. We're just laying the foundation today, just laying the foundation of understanding the process of self-hatred. We start dating. We start liking kids. You like that little boy, you like that little girl, you shoot your best shot, they reject you. Damn. Everybody's laughing. Damn. I'm not good enough. There's something wrong with me. And so you try to be more like everybody else. You try to be more accepted. You try to be like all the popular people. You try to be like all the cool people. You still feel, damn, I'm not good enough. There's something wrong with me. And from there, it just goes. Takes on this life of its own. You don't even have to feed it anymore. It's self-sustaining. That self-hatred is going to take care of itself now. That self-hatred is going to grow. And it's going to constantly remind you that you're not good enough. It's going to constantly remind you that there's something wrong with you. You go to work, you do whatever it is that you do in your adult life. Relationships fail, job ends, you get fired, you get let go, you don't get accepted to the college of your dreams, whatever the case may be. And all that stuff comes to you. And self-hatred consumes it. Self-hatred eats all of that shit up. Self-hatred loves when you get rejected. Self-hatred loves when you get abandoned. Self-hatred loves when people kick your ass to the fucking curb or tell you you're stupid, you're dumb, and da-da-da-da. Self-hatred loves that shit. Because it has a mind of its own. And so here's the trip. There's a part of you. And this is the delusional aspect of it. There's a part of you that'll start sabotaging yourself just to feed the self-hatred. Let me say that again. We get so twisted with self-hatred that we will intentionally go out and we'll start doing certain things on purpose to fuck some shit up, to sabotage ourselves. Because that feeds the monster of self-hatred. You're feeding the monster within you. We got to understand that. Self-hatred runs deep. very deep. Self-hatred isn't always easy to see. See, self-hatred can be masked up under religious teachings. Self-hatred can be masked with growth and development. I'm a fuck up, I'm a failure, I gotta pray, I gotta do all this shit, and not even understanding that that is feeding the self-hatred within you. That's feeding the monster inside of you. Why? Because you're constantly telling yourself that you're not good enough. And telling yourself that you're not good enough is self-hatred. So every time you pick up a book or you do this, man, I gotta meditate, I gotta pray, I gotta you're saying to yourself that I'm not good enough. And you're feeding the monster of self-hatred. So I got all this growth and development stuff, and I'm trying this, and I'm trying that, and I'm trying that, and you're feeding the fucking monster. You're feeding the monster. And the monster of self-hatred loves that you're reading all these books in growth and development. Why? It ain't going nowhere. The self-hatred is not going nowhere. And so the fact that you're reading all this growth and development stuff, you're studying all this shit of growth and development, the self-hater's like, yeah, read that shit. Yeah. And so you're reading all these books and and the self-hatred, see, told you you're a fuck up. And look at this, you're stupid as hell. And look at this, you fucked this up. And look at this, you ruined your fucking relationship. And look at this, you're not smart enough over here. And you're not cute enough over here. And your business is failing over here. And you don't know how to handle money over here. And you don't know how to handle your kids. And your kids don't like you. Your spouse don't like you. Your coworkers don't like you. And all this toxic shit. And so you think you're getting better because you're reading all this shit on growth and development. And self-hatred is like, yeah, read that shit. Self-hatred is like, yeah, take that shit in. Read that shit again. Read that again, you dumb bastard. Read that again, you stupid hoe. Read that again, you fuck up. And then we start thinking about, damn, I really fucked up. Damn, look at all these things I'm reading. I'm underlining. It's like, damn, I'm more fucking twisted than I thought. I'm more messed up than I thought. I thought that person was wrong. I thought this person was wrong. I thought this person was wrong. And now I'm reading all this growth and development shit, and this shit applies to me. And man, I'm the epic fucking failure. I'm an epic fucking fuck up. And self-hatred is sitting back. Yeah. And you're going to church and you're praying and you're reading the Bible and you're crying out to God, God help me, God, And the more you do it and the more you don't change, because God's not going to change your fucking life. God's not going to fix your fucking issues. You've got to resolve that shit on your motherfucking own. You've got to heal with that and deal with that and grow through that shit. But you don't understand that. You think, man, I'm going to church, I'm praying, I'm crying out to God, I'm singing in the choir, I'm an usher, I'm a deacon, I teach Sunday school, and you're doing all this shit to change your fucking life, and you ain't changed the fucking monster within you. Self-hatred's still there. Now you're looking at everybody else. and you walk out of church and self-hatred is like, man, you ain't got no car like they got. Man, you can't dress like they dress. You doing all this stuff and you ain't got no better. You faking a fucking funk. You're a fucking hypocrite. You're a fucking liar. You ain't deceiving nobody. And you sit there and you look at everybody else's life. You look at all the married people. You look at all the people walking out smiling and laughing. And you're thinking, damn, what's wrong with me? How come I can't be happy like that? Something's wrong with me. Something's wrong with me. And that feeds the self-hatred. I'm not praying hard enough. I'm not good enough. I'm not saved enough. Something's wrong with me. And the reality, there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. You just got to grow up emotionally and understand the game that you've been playing with yourself. Understand the lies that you've been telling yourself. And how those lies that you're telling yourself are rooted in the programming that you got going all the way back to being a little kid from everybody else. That you're not good enough. You don't believe that you're good enough. You don't believe that you're worthy. You don't believe that you deserve happiness and joy and peace. You don't believe that you deserve to be loved and valued. Because you don't believe that you're good enough. And it is what it is. Hope and prayer I said something to encourage you, to inspire you, to even challenge your way of thinking. I love you guys. Happy healing. Peace.